Chicago. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Chicago Bears. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from the Windy City. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. #1 pick in the 2024 draft. It's Caleb Williams.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
What is going on?
They'll go again with Johnson. Past midfield to the 45. 17 yards on that play. First down, Chicago.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
On first down, right back to Johnson. He'll manage only a couple. Dorian Williams in to make the play.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Another run here with Johnson. They got him quickly. We'll only get a couple. Holds Bishop up to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now they'll pitch it out here. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
That's good for a Chicago Bears. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A run here with Johnson. We'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Maxwell Hairston there to make the tackle.
Down at the 20-yard line. 4 yards on the go.
Here's a 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Johnson. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll take this one in. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He knocks it through. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead.
Bears 7, Bills nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Brandon Codrington. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
As hard as it may be, Mike, to resist, I don't think they need to come out and think we have to match them big play for big play after just giving up that early score. Stick to your plan. Pick up the first down and allow this game to start unfolding and settle into a rhythm. Execute your game plan. Don't try to match what your opponents do.
Second down, they need 7.
Brings up second.
Already out of the gun, here comes Allen. He takes off. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
From the gun, here is Allen. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Bears have it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turn.
The Bears offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. On the give, it's Johnson. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Cole Bishop up to make the play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
A give, and here's Johnson. A gain there of 15. First down, Chicago.
A gain of 15.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter, then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Matt Milano there to stop him. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Johnson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and crew, thrilled to be with you from the Orlando studios at EA Sports, and we'll keep this one short and sweet. Just 1 touchdown on the board so far, 7-0 at the half. Will the offenses pick it back up? To find out, let's rejoin our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Just that 1 touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. Now Codrington to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bills offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Short pass taken in by Knox. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the gun, Josh Allen. Oh, they're running in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Duvernay to return. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Bears offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Finding space inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs, kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
And on this first down, it's Johnson. And he's going to take this all the way to the Bears' 5-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
That's good.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And he uses the vision to take it outside, and he is in. Roshan Johnson, touchdown Bears.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. Give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Santos for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears move out on top, 14-0.
Bills nothing.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now Codrington to return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. This group slow to get things in gear in this one. Lost fumble on the opening drive, followed by a punt last time they had it. Off the play fake, it's Allen. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
You can feel the frustration starting to build, can't you? It's in their body language. It's how they're getting in and out of the huddle. There's no tempo. There's no energy. Somebody needs to get that huddle, look them in the face and say, hey, guys, we can either sleepwalk through the rest of this game and lose, or somebody be the jump start that we need to really find our rhythm and timing.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll drop to throw. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10.
Come on, fellas, we need this. Let's do it.
Now it's Johnson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 6.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Vegas!
They're going for it. Here's Williams. Now he'll work his way out right. That ball caught. D.J. Moore. Touchdown, Chicago.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Is Santos for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Bears will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Bills nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense about ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. from the shotgun. It's Allen. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Tremaine Edmonds. He gets in to drop him. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. The Bears have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Makes the score Bears 28, Bills nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Chenault. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Bills offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw. Oh, the ball's out. But it looks like the Bills are gonna get it back. A fortunate break there.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
They'll set up the screen to Cook. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Open is Knox over the middle. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is hard. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Now an opening past the 30. The Bears offense ready to take over once again. The fans set to head home happy. Very solid performance by the hometown side as they finish off a very decisive victory. They'll go play action here with Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for
2nd and 10.
Derek Forrest on the coverage.
A play fake. Now Williams. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Santos for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return, it's Chenault. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So this one in the win column for the Bears. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.